NRMP Match Day, and we are just moments away from Commissioner Dr. John Fogarty taking the stage and announcing the first pick.
Medical students around the country have been waiting a long time for this moment, and we expect a lot of surprises.
We do indeed, DVD, we do. The National Residence Match Program decided to implement a draft this year. Today, residency programs across the nation will take turns selecting from the entire pool of candidates.
That sounds much easier. I don't see what could possibly go wrong.
By now, you should have logged on to Canvas and downloaded the packet. Margie Norman can show you where it is. This year, the NRMP decided to host a medical version of the Combine, skills assessment that every student physician must pass on one day in one city.
That's right. To test physicians on objective metrics, we've got the EMR Dash. How fast can you enter the patient info? We've got the Suture Slalom. 5 sutures, 5 wounds, 5 minutes or less. We've got the Patient Passageway. First patient room 1, second patient room 10. Can you make the distance?
We even have our own version of the vertical leap. These tests should accurately demonstrate they have what it takes to go from medical student to resident.
And before we get started today, I'd like to introduce our staff. Kima Gadsden and I will be providing live commentary throughout the day today. We will also be joined by Karen Myers, who will be providing an analysis of each pick, as well as Deb Danforth, who is in the Danforth Sunroom with today's top prospects from FSU.
Speaking of the green room, here's a live look at all the top prospects in today's draft. Grace Sloan Memorial Hospital will be picking first today. It's widely believed they will be picking Samantha Ward, the top family medicine medical student in the draft.
Well, there's bound to be a load of surprises today. Oh, wait. It sounds like Commissioner Fogarty is ready to take the stage and kick things off. Let's go live to Commissioner Fogarty to find out.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Match Day 2020. I am your dean coming to you from an undisclosed location, maintaining, of course, the appropriate social distancing. We clearly live in extraordinary times, and the decision to do a virtual match was not an easy one for all of us. Our first priority is for you to be safe and healthy, and we thought this was the best way for you to share this moment with the people who mean the most to you. That being said, we think we still have a very special program that you will enjoy and make unique memories of where I was on Match Day 2020. This is a unique day across all of our country, and each school is celebrating in their own unique way. Over 19,000 U.S. medical seniors from 152 medical schools are matching today. All across the country, students are now learning at the same time where you'll be spending the next 3 to 6 years of your life learning your new chosen specialties. I know this was not easy. You worked hard, 4 years of study, waiting for that interview, traveling all over the country to visit programs. You traveled far and wide, logging together over 1,600 interviews and 1.5 million miles. You balanced the program sites for quality, location, and the colleagues that you met there. And today you discover where you've matched. I come before you today as your dean and commissioner of your draft day. Once again, our student affairs and our incomparable video production crew have worked hard to make this a very special day for you. Our FSU players have enjoyed performing their roles to help make this special day just for you. Class of 2020, we now come to that part of the program that you and your families have been waiting for, to see, once you leave the College of Medicine, where you'll take your talents and make us so very proud of you. You should have received an email at noon today, so please go ahead and share with those with you where you're going next year. I'd now like to ask number 11, Dr. Lucky Dunn, to please prepare your Daytona team. As commissioner, I have the pleasure to announce the very first pick in the 2020 NRMP draft. Gray Sloan Memorial Hospital selects Samantha Ward, Family Medicine, Florida State. Let's find out more.
And now it's time to meet your draft pick.
Samantha Ward, Family Medicine, Florida State.
Well, there it is. The first pick is in the books, and Gray Sloan Memorial has found their pick with Dr. Samantha Ward.
And DVD, let me tell you, this doctor can play.
What makes Dr. Ward the top pick? We go now to Karen Myers for analysis.
Well, thanks, DVD. What you're getting with family medicine doc like Savannah Ward is a true quarterback of the health team. She understands the angles, she understands leverage, and she understands flexibility.
Thanks, Karen. We have our on-the-scene reporter, Deb Danforth, ready for a quick word from the new resident. Let's go live there now.
Dr. Ward, yes. When did you believe you could be the first pick in the NRMP?
Oh my gosh, I am so honored to be the first one picked. So honored. And really, it could have been any of my classmates. They could have been picked first.
Groundbreaking insight. Back to you. DVD, Karen, and Kima.
Well, there you go. We expected a family medicine resident to go first. They are the quarterback of the medical team, after all.
During Dr. Ward's first few years of clinical rotations, she really had the knack for taking the lead and making magic happen for her patients. Let's take a look.
And I'll get back to you. Is that okay? Okay. So listen, team, I've got a plan. I've got a patient who's a 21-year-old who's got pain in the right upper metacarpal. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send her to you for radiology. Then I'm gonna bounce her over to you for a second opinion, okay? You're gonna take care of her for a consult. And then I want you to go deep in the end zone so that I can toss you your prescription. Does that sound good? All right, let's go. Ready? Break. Okay, well, I'm so sorry.
Look how she commands that situation. What a great pick from Gray Sloan Memorial. I think she's going to...
Hold on, DVD. It looks like Commissioner Fogarty is about to announce the next pick. Will it be another top draft pick, Marshawn Walter, or will there be a surprise? Let's find out.
On behalf of the Israel Beach staff, faculty, and clerkship directors, we are so happy to be celebrating with you all. We wish we could do it in person, but that's not for today. We are so proud of you. We're so happy for you. We know you're going to be fantastic physicians wherever you go. The first candidate. In the 2020 residency draft, Ashraf Abdul-Halim goes to a preliminary Orange Park Medical Center, but in the Premier League, the University of Florida in Jacksonville is a top all-pro draft choice in radiology. Next. In the 2020 residency draft, Miriam Abu-Laila goes to Bayfront Medical Center as a top all-pro draft choice in OBGYN. In the 2020 residency draft, Liana Apolis goes to Loma Linda University as a top all-pro draft choice in pediatrics. In the 2020 draft, Luke Babcock goes to Halifax Medical Center as a top all-pro draft choice in family medicine. In the 2020 residency draft, Hannah Bowie goes to Case Western University Hospital, Cleveland Medical Center as a top all-pro draft choice in psychiatry. In the 2020 residency draft, Barbara Christakis goes to Massachusetts General Hospital in the top all-pro draft choice of pediatrics. In the 2020 residency draft, Kelsey Day goes to the University of Florida in Jacksonville as a top all-pro draft choice in OBGYN. In the 2020 residency draft, Olivia Donnelly goes to the University of Florida, Pensacola as a top all-pro draft choice in OBGYN. In the 2020 residency draft, Quinn Fryer goes to Prisma Health, Midlands, University of South Carolina, Columbia, as a top all-pro draft choice in internal medicine. In the 2020 draft, Sarah Hartley goes to St. Joseph's Hospital Health in Colorado as a top all-pro draft choice in OBGYN. In the 2020 residency draft, Justin Coleman goes into Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida as a top all-pro draft choice in internal medicine. In the 2020 residency draft, Michelle McCullers goes to Advent Health Orlando as a top all-pro draft choice in general surgery. In the 2020 residency draft, Jacqueline O'Donoghue goes to the University of Florida Arnold Palmer Orlando as an all-pro draft choice in pediatrics. In the 2020 residency draft, Veronica Patocci goes to the University of Alabama Medical Center, Birmingham as an all-pro draft choice in internal medicine. In the 2020 residency draft, Janed Raja goes to the University of Miami in a prelim league and goes to the Brown University in diagnostic radiology. That's what it says.
Oh, somewhere it says. What's it up?
In the 2020 residency draft, Michael Tandlick goes to Northwestern McGraw in Chicago as a top all-pro draft choice in emergency medicine.
Okay, never mind. Just ignore.
In the 2020 residency draft, Alexandra Timmer goes to the University of Florida, Jacksonville as a top all-pro draft choice in pediatrics. In the 2020 residency draft, Jessica Valsius goes to Carolinas Medical Center as a top all-pro draft choice in pediatrics.
The Fort Pierce team, led by number 66, Dr. Lomax Homier, is getting ready to take the field. The second pick in the 2020 NRMP draft, the Sacred Heart Hospital General Surgery Program selects Marcus Liddell, Florida State.
And now it's time to meet your draft pick.
Marcus Liddell, General Surgery, FSU, College of Medicine.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that at all. What a surprise.
A total shocker.
Completely caught off guard. Let's go to the pre-recorded segment where our very own Deb Danforth was able to sit down and talk with Marcus one-on-one before the draft.
Being a surgeon's always been in the cards for me. Ever since I was a kid and my mom got me my first operation game, I was hooked. There's nothing else I've ever wanted to be.
Marcus, your preceptors always say that you have a fearlessness about you. How do you deal with a challenging situation?
To be honest, every time I go into surgery, I'm afraid. But you know what? The patients are too. And I take a lot of pride and I get a lot of strength from letting that patient know that everything is gonna be okay. We're gonna go with the classic victory formation into a common hook and ladder. Hand me the forceps, we're going for the extra point. To be the best surgeon, it takes more than just steady hands and a knowledge of anatomy inside and out. I think he's gonna make it. I just gotta stitch him up. And then it's gonna be your turn. You think you can handle that?
I think I'm in good hands, doctor. Thank you for fixing my bear.
Marcus, tell me a moment you were inspired to become a better surgeon.
Well, I remember one lecture from Coach Fogarty. He said something to me that'll stick with me forever. He said,
"One thing you gotta know about life is a game of inches. Well, so is surgery. An inch too shallow, an inch too deep, you're just not gonna cut it. An inch to the left, an inch to the right, you may cut an artery. You may do something you just don't want to do. You may harm the patient. It may not be the right thing. There is no choice. You've got to make sure it happens right. You got to get it right. This game of inches, don't fail me. Get it right."
Surgery really is a game of inches, and that's the philosophy I live by.
He really is going to be a stellar doctor. And with that, it looks like the dean is ready to announce another pick.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to Fort Pierce Regional Campus of the Florida State University College of Medicine. I want to say congratulations to all of my students who've done such a fabulous year this year. They've all achieved their goals. We're so proud that you are going to go where you've all wished and desired. Your matches have been such a sweetness to my heart. Congratulations to all of you. My first is Sarah Allen. Sarah has matched into pediatrics at the Nationwide Children's Hospital. Congratulations, Sarah. Azim Arif, welcome. You have a preliminary match at the FSU College of Medicine in Tallahassee, but you've matched in diagnostic radiology at the Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami. Congratulations. Justine Bedola, congratulations. You have matched obstetrics and gynecology, Las Palmas Del Sol Healthcare, El Paso, Texas. Congratulations. Hansley Bobo, you have matched internal medicine at the Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. Congratulations. Ella Cortinas, you have matched in internal medicine, University of Cincinnati, College of Medicine, Cincinnati, Ohio. Congratulations. Effie Cujo, you have matched in obstetrics and gynecology at the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, PA, the Northeast. Congratulations. Rachel Darius, you have matched into pediatrics at LSU Health Science Center, New Orleans. Congratulations. Meher Farouk, you have matched in pediatrics at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center and Children's Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. Laura Gorham, you have matched obstetrics and gynecology, Prism Health, Upstate University, South Carolina School of Medicine, Greenville, South Carolina. Congratulations. Jim, you have matched pediatrics, University of Florida at Orlando Health, Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children in Orlando. Congratulations. Kayana Johnson, you have matched. Family Medicine, University of Tennessee Health Science Center, Memphis. Congratulations. Cordy McGill Scarlett, you have matched. Psychiatry, Medical University of South Carolina, Charleston. Congratulations. Celia Nazef, you have matched internal medicine, University of South Florida, Moranti College of Medicine in Tampa. Congratulations. Kimberly Rodriguez Bonilia, congratulations. You have matched into pediatrics, Memorial Healthcare at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital in Hollywood, Florida. Congratulations. Derek Schwabe, Wharf, congratulations. Internal medicine, Rutgers, Robert Wood Johnson Medical School in the great Northeast, New Jersey. Congratulations, you have matched. Stephanie Nicole Williams, you have matched. Internal medicine at the Florida State University College of Medicine at the Sarasota Memorial Healthcare in Sarasota, Florida. Congratulations. Thank you, colleagues. Welcome, colleagues.
Before we hear from number 4, Dr. Joan Meek and her Orlando team, I'd like to announce the third pick in the 2020 NRMP draft. The St. Sebastian Hospital Dermatology Program selects Maria Urlacher, Florida State.
And you can see the fans of dermatology are going wild for this pick.
And now it's time to meet your draft pick.
Maria Urlacher, Dermatology, FSU.
And talking about athletic activities, there was some talk early on about Maria having trouble staying on her feet. Karen, can you tell us more?
That's right. As you know, third-year medical students often find it a shock to have to spend all day long on their feet. Maria found it especially difficult when she suffered some injuries that kept her sidelined. Here we see her turf toe. Oh, excuse me, metatarsophalangeal joint sprain, acting up and keeping her off the roster.
That's rough. I bet a lot of residency programs had questions about her durability.
Well, there was no question after she switched her shoes to Dansko Professionals.
Doctor recommended, med student approved.
After the shoe switch, she's had the best hustle they've ever seen in a medical student.
Here's one day when she had to get some samples to the lab. Look at the way she turns the corner and gets upfield. There's no blocking her once she gets going.
I've always heard there were questions about her decision-making skills. How do you think that played into her draft position?
Yes, Maria used to have a lot of challenges running differential diagnoses quickly.
I don't know. Maybe I just delay of game. Number 2 on the offense.
But after she doubled down on studying, she's as quick as anyone.
I got it. It's second-year syndrome. Touchdown! Yay!
What a great pick for St. Sebastian Hospital. I just hope she doesn't get lost on the way there.
And it looks like the next pick is in. Marshawn Walter is surprisingly still on the board this far in the draft. We'll be back after we hear from the dean.
It's my distinct pleasure to congratulate all of our Team Orlando students being drafted today to take their next positions in residency programs across the state of Florida and around the country. These students have been training for 4 years, honing their skills, and were top draft prospects in their respective fields. They learned to be great team players with versatility and dexterity to adjust to changing situations. In today's healthcare environment, their skills and agility will be put to the test, but we're confident they can meet the challenges. I am pleased now to introduce the fantastic Team Orlando students and announce the new residency programs they will soon join. Our first draftee is As always, we adjust to these technical changes with agility and move right on. Our first draftee is Nicolas Adams. He'll be doing a transitional year in the Air Force at David Grant U.S. Armed Forces Medical Center at Travis Air Force Base in Fairfield, California. Our next draftee is Jordan Carbona. He will be joining Team Internal Medicine at Orlando Health in Orlando, Florida. Our next draftee is Ryan Earwood. He will be joining Team Emergency Medicine at Stony Brook Medicine in Stony Brook, New York. Our next draftee is Rogerio Ferreira. He will be joining the Team Orthopedic Surgery at Orlando Health in Orlando, Florida. Our next draftee is Evan Fitzgerald. He will be joining Team Obstetrics and Gynecology at Abington Memorial Hospital in Abington, Pennsylvania. Our next draftee is Kate Harrison. She will be joining Team Orthopedic Surgery at Wellstar Atlanta Medical Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Our next draftee is Brandon Paul Herrera Duer, and he will be doing a preliminary year in medicine on their team at the University of Texas at Austin Dell Medical School in Austin, Texas. Our next draftee is Murali Iyani. He will be joining Team Internal Medicine at Orlando Health in Orlando, Florida. Next up, we have draftee Divya Jackson. She will be joining Team Emergency Medicine at the LSU Spirit of Charity in New Orleans, Louisiana. Next draftee is Casey Mason. Casey will be joining Team Pediatrics at New York Presbyterian Columbia University Medical Center at New York, New York. Our next draftee is Bobby Patel. Bobby will be joining Team Pediatrics at the Carolinas Medical Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. Next, we have Michael Penfold. Michael will be joining Team Pediatrics at the Mayo Clinic School of Graduate Medical Education in Rochester, Minnesota. Our next draftee is Aaron Petrie. Aaron will be joining Team Internal Medicine at the University of Alabama at Birmingham Tinsley Harrison School of Medicine in Birmingham, Alabama. Our next draftee is Alexa Rivera. Alexa will be joining Team Psychiatry at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai Beth Israel in New York, New York. Our next draftee is Evan Schrader. Evan will be joining Team Obstetrics and Gynecology at the Carolinas Medical Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. Next, we have Robin Tabilo. Robin will be doing a preliminary year of medicine at the USF Morsani College of Medicine, HCA Healthcare at Citrus Memorial Hospital in Inverness, Florida. And our final draftee for Team Orlando is Eric Walker. Eric will be joining Team Family Medicine at the University of Miami, Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, Florida. Go team!
Number 3, Dr. Paul Mcleod, please prepare your Pensacola team to come forward. For the 4th pick, Shelbyville Memorial has traded their pick to Springfield General Hospital's Family Medicine Residency Program, which has selected Tyler Farrell, Florida State.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the first trade of the night.
And now it's time to meet your draft pick.
Tyler Farrell, Anesthesiology, Florida State University College of Medicine.
That's right. Residency programs are allowed to make trades tonight to move up or down the draft board.
And Springfield General must have liked what they saw in Tyler Farrell because they just traded away a 4th-year resident and a fellow to their hated rival, Shelbyville Memorial.
I think Springfield got the better end of the deal. Tyler Farrell has a lot of upside potential and is known for his versatility. Did you know that in addition to his residency track as a family doctor, he's also pursuing a combined training program in anesthesia?
That makes a lot of sense. Tyler's known for being a real lights-out player, so anesthesia should play well to his strengths.
So are we ready to start?
Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
That is no way to tell whether or not someone's under. Who's there?
His preceptors have lots of good things to say about him, too. Just take a look at this former coach, Robert Bowden.
Well, that Tyler Farrell was just so dadgum good. That boy just had a knack for making a dadgum diagnosis just like that. He could run through those differentials like they were made out of tissue paper. Whoever gets that boy get a real dadgum star, I can tell you that. You can sum it all up in one word, dadgum.
Farrell is what you might call a student of the game.
He always went beyond the books and could often be found studying the tape with his coaches long after the other students had left. He has that drive to really perfect his technique, and the live replay in the CLC made that possible.
Do this for me.
Happy New Year.
Good, it is.
Oh yes, Tyler used all of the resources available to him, and it shows. He breezed through Step 1 and Step 2 USMLE with ease, and all of his patient interactions have had solid fundamentals.
But it's already that time again. Commissioner Fogarty is taking the stage. Let's see who the next pick is. Will it be Marshawn Walter, or will he continue to slide? Let's find out.
Wow, what a year it's been for the class of 2020 in the match in the NRMP. This is one of the most sought after group of students by programs all over the United States. And I can't wait to share with you the lucky programs that matched our students. Let's start. Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center tried very hard to recruit Alicia Bishop to their emergency medicine team. They competed with high profile programs all around the country, but they won. So congratulations to them. Brian Bowden decided that ophthalmology was the specialty for him. Multiple programs around the country were competing for him, but University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson, Mississippi won. Congratulations. Alinko Cafo competed in family medicine with programs all across the country. The Swedish Medical Center in Seattle Community Health Centers was the winner. Congratulations. Connor Cronin. Connor matched in psychiatry. He wanted to stay in this area, so the University of South Alabama program in Mobile won the match. Alyssa Davis, we had a hint about her having done a year of research at Vanderbilt, so they came calling again when the match occurred, and she matched there in internal medicine. Congratulations. Nidhi Desai, radiology was her thing, and it was easy for her to get a match with the performance that she had here. Her transitional year is at University of Central Florida, and then she'll go and do her diagnostic radiology at University of Florida Health Center in Shands. Go Gators. Josh Earl. Josh was a high-performing student who decided that internal medicine would be his match. Multiple programs around the country competed for Josh, and the New York Presbyterian Columbia University Medical Center in New York City won. Justin Gallagher is a military student who matched in general surgery in the Navy at the Navy Medical Center in San Diego, California. Good for you, Justin. William Courtbine, another psychiatrist to be among the Pensacola team. He matched at University. He matched at actually the, oh, that's not his match. Hold on. Yes, it is. San Antonio Military Uniformed Services Health Consortium in San Antonio, Texas. Good luck, William. Lauren Laskuski. Lauren and Josh matched in the couples match. The anesthesia match for her is also at Columbia University Medical Center. That is a very lucky program to get both of these young people. Shannon Lyons also competed at many high-profile programs and matched it in emergency medicine at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in North Carolina. Congratulations. Matt Metzger. Christian matched in pediatrics at the Sinai Hospital of Baltimore in Baltimore, Maryland. Congratulations, Christian. Daniel Pierce matched early in the urology match. Will be doing his training at University of South Florida, Orsani College of Medicine in Tampa. Good luck. Ariana Trotman. Ariana sought many programs out in emergency medicine and was finally recruited at one of the top programs in the country, the Carolinas Medical Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. Congratulations. And finally, Grant Wallenfels. Grant is one of the top performing students in the entire College of Medicine. He had his pick of programs, and University of Tennessee University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas was his choice in emergency medicine. Congratulations to you, Grant, and to all the class of 2020 Pensacola campus team.
Next, the Sarasota team, headed by number 1, Dr. Nicole Benzie, is just about ready. But first, the 5th pick in the 2020 NRMP draft, County General Hospital selects Victor Jenkins, Emergency Medicine, Florida State.
And there goes Victor Jenkins. You know, emergency medicine is a great pick for that kid. He's always wanted to get involved in sports medicine, and I think the emergency medicine program at County General is a great next step.
Yeah.
And now it's time to meet your draft pick.
Victor Jenkins. I'm an emergency room physician from Florida State University.
Jenkins is exactly the kind of special teams players you want. In fact, did you know Jenkins played ball in college?
Yes, he was a solid wide receiver during his undergraduate days at FSU, and I think with those hand skills, they'll translate well into sports medicine.
From jocks to docs, all that on-field experience will serve him well in the ER. Karen, what do you have for us?
Let me show you some of that in action. Let's roll that tape. All of Jenkins' coaches were in all of the good hands, and here we see him really doing a fantastic job washing those hands.
That technique is fantastic.
He's really thorough, yet quick. It can be awkward if you leave the patient waiting for too long.
Jenkins is also noted for being a real team player, making those around him perform better. Here he is helping mediate a fight between 2 other physicians.
You got a real case of fecal encephalopathy going on.
Hey, what's going on here? What's going on here? Remember, we're all on the same team, and the patient is our number 1 priority. So what's going on?
He really has a way with people. He'll be a great asset to the County General as long as he can keep avoiding the non-medical drama that ER is known for.
We're getting towards the end of the draft, and there's still a lot of quality doctors still on the board. Will Marshawn Walter ever get picked? We'll find out soon, but first, we have to throw it to a commercial break.
Cómo funciona el sistema inmunológico, que tiene un paralelismo total y absoluto con nuestras Fuerzas Armadas, nuestras gloriosas Fuerzas Armadas.
Are you following this lecture?
No, it's like he's speaking another language.
El primer mecanismo de defensa son las barreras de los epitelios.
I got this. Professor, you don't seem like yourself. Eat a Snickers.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's better. So as I was saying, the terrible triad involves the anterior cruciate ligament, the medial...
Welcome to Match Day 2020. On behalf of the staff, clerkship directors, faculty, and community board members of the Sarasota Regional Campus, I offer you our heartfelt congratulations on a very successful match day. We are so incredibly proud of your accomplishments, your continued dedication, commitment to medicine, and also to the mission of FSU College of Medicine. We wish you continued success as you begin the next step of your medical career. Please accept our virtual hugs, kisses, and high fives for a job very well done. This is so deserving. First up, we have Divya Acara. She will be taking her talents to dermatology at the University of Miami Jackson Health Center and doing a preliminary medicine year at the University of Miami Holy Cross. Next, we have Julia Ahn, who will be taking her talents to pathology at Emory University, Atlanta, Georgia. Next is Alexander Bharati, who will be going to a combined medical residency of internal medicine and psychiatry at the Medical University of South Carolina. Next, we have Paige Blinn taking her talents to general surgery, University of Illinois at Chicago. Next is Jenna DiFrancesco, who will be taking family medicine at the FSU Lee Memorial in Fort Myers, Florida. Next is Shane Geffey, who will be taking his talents to family medicine as well at FSU College of Medicine Lee Memorial in Fort Myers, Florida. Next, we have Kevin Gill, who is taking his talents to emergency medicine at FSU, College of Medicine, Sarasota Memorial Hospital in Sarasota, Florida. Next, we have Christopher Hahn, taking his talents to pediatrics at Armour Palmer Orlando Hospital for Children in Orlando, Florida. Next, we have Ariana Ismaili Jordan, who is taking her talents to internal medicine, University of South Florida, Tampa, Florida. Jasmine Jordan will be taking her talents to pediatrics, the University of South Florida in Tampa, Florida. Marissa Laffrey is taking her talents in pediatrics to Prisma Health Midlands in Columbia, South Carolina. Chelsea Life will be doing a transitional year of medicine in Ocala and then going off to take her talents to diagnostic radiology in Aurora, Colorado at the University of Colorado. Taylor Maramara is taking her talents to general surgery at Orlando Health in Orlando, Florida. Wesley Parker, internal medicine, taking his talents to Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Haley Parsley, taking her talents to family medicine at Swedish Medical Center, First Hill Campus, Seattle, Washington. Megan Rivera, taking her talents to emergency medicine, the University of Florida, Shands Hospital in Gainesville. Danielle Shore is going for anesthesiology, matched at Yale School of Medicine in New Haven, Connecticut, and doing her preliminary medicine year at Einstein Health Network in Philadelphia, PA. Tyler Turlings, taking his talents to orthopedic surgery at University of Florida, Shands Hospital, Gainesville, Florida. Tyler Wickus, taking his talents to the field of ophthalmology at Nassau University Medical Center in East Meadow, New York. DeAndre Williams is taking her talents to vascular surgery at Cleveland Clinics Hospital in Cleveland, Ohio. Congratulations. Oh, and Charlotte George is taking her talents to family medicine at Bayfront Health in St. Petersburg, Florida. Congratulations to all of the students at Sarasota Regional Campus. We love you.
Last but certainly not least, number 12, Dr. Sandeep Rahandale in the Tallahassee campus is ready to take the field. The sixth and final pick in the 2020 NRMP draft, Princeton Plainsboro selects Marshawn Walter, family medicine, Florida State.
And now it's time to meet your draft pick.
Marshawn Walter, family medicine, Florida State.
Well, it's about time. Can you believe it? Marshawn Walter is the last pick.
We certainly had him going a lot higher on our mock draft boards.
But you know what? I can tell you right now that even though Marshawn Walters was picked last, he is not going to be irrelevant at Princeton Plainsboro. Everyone says he's a hard worker, always the first one in the building in the morning and the last one to leave at night. From his preceptor to his mentors, they say he's putting in the reps to really be a top-notch doctor. The fact that so many residency programs passed on him today is astounding.
We know he didn't have the best USMLE scores in Step 1 and Step 2, and his M2 clinical grade suffered due to his scabies. But there's not a medical student in this draft with better Class B and Class C criteria. Let me show you what I mean. This is a look at Marshawn's interview with Princeton Plainsboro. Look at the way he handles that open field question.
So tell me the most interesting thing you learned in medical school?
It looks like he's about to fumble this answer, but just wait until you see his recovery.
This one's for my pediatric rotation. By the way, did you know that kids are born with 4 kidneys? Yeah, 2 of them become adult knees. Well, really, the most interesting thing was...
That sense of humor is going to go a long way with his future patients.
It's not just Marshawn's good bedside manners. If you look at the research Marshawn is doing and the extracurricular activities, there wasn't an interest group Walter wasn't involved with.
Several trips to Mockley. This guy is always lending a hand in the community. He even got a letter of recommendation from the commissioner. The dean himself.
Let's go down to Deb Danforth as she's talking to our last pick of the night, Marshawn Walter.
Marshawn, how do you feel about being picked last today?
Well, I don't know, but I'm just so happy that Princeton Plainborough has faith in me. I'm going to give it 110%. They won't regret it.
And that's it for our coverage of this year's NRMP draft. Before we go, we have one more special presentation we want to make. As some of you may know, Dr. Graham Patrick and Karen Myers both retired this year, and we wanted to reflect on their years of serving as role models and mentors for students at Florida State. In addition, they have given us some of our favorite match day memories, such as these. Thank you both.
Did you hear that? They must have taken down the main reactor. We're doomed!
So how do we get there? There's no door.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Right here.
Honestly, Ronald.
The prisoner of the CLC is the most difficult standardized patient to diagnose.
Well, I heard about the time that her head turned into a teapot. She had steam coming right out of her ears, and her nose literally poured tea.
Stop! Hammer time! Can't touch this.
I got one little letter, and my mom declared, she said, you're moving to Tallahassee to learn all about health care.
And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm gonna scream!
On behalf of the entire College of Medicine, I just want to say thank you and wish you all the best in retirement.
Well said.
There's just a few more students to match, so stay in your seats.
Congratulations to our Tallahassee Regional Campus students, their families, friends, the faculty who helped teach them. 50% of our students will be staying in Florida for residency training, and 60% are going into primary care. Our first student, Clara Barranco, will start off at Orlando Health for a medicine preliminary year and then roar like a jaguar into Jacksonville to continue dermatology training at Orange Park Medical Center. Joe Chen is a local homegrown product and will be staying here at TMH for family medicine. Heading to a sweet and tasty destination, Andy Sue Crutchfield is going to Penn State Hershey Medical Center in pediatrics. Ellison is excited to be going to Sacred Heart UF Pensacola, Florida for OBGYN. April Graham is going to be heading to where there's even more sunshine in Florida, down to University of Miami, Jackson Memorial Hospital, and internal medicine. Heading to the sweet beaches of Wilmington, North Carolina, Matt Hager will be going to New Hanover Regional Medical Center in Wilmington, North Carolina, general surgery. Another student who's going to be staying home here in Tallahassee, Jacob Henches, will be matching in internal medicine at the Florida State University College of Medicine. Heading to Morgantown, West Virginia, Shelby Jones, internal medicine. Becoming a Gator for the next couple of years, Monica Cossi will be going into pediatrics at UF. Not wanting to be far from the sun as well, Daniel Lopez is matching in emergency medicine in Miami, Florida, Kendall Regional Medical Center. Samantha Mahone likes the azaleas and is heading to Augusta, Georgia for emergency medicine. The Gamecocks are lucky to get Scott Nelson at Prisma Health in South Carolina, pediatrics. Another Jaguar to be Orange Park Medical Center, psychiatry, Tarvis Peacock. The Gamecocks have been really lucky this year in their draft. Our second student, AJ Marvin Rhodes, will be heading to University of South Carolina Prisma Health in general surgery. A little more blue-blooded in Lexington, Kentucky, Max Richardson will be joining the University of Kentucky Medicine Pediatrics Residency Program. Also going to the main tertiary hospital for the state of West Virginia in internal medicine, Ellen Ann Sockman, Morgantown, West Virginia. Advancing our FSU College of Medicine mission statement to discover and advance knowledge in Rochester, Minnesota, to the Mayo Clinic goes Rima Tawfiq. Our third student heading to Gamecock Country, Clarice Tucker, will be going to Prisma Health, the University of South Carolina, internal medicine. Here's another person heading to Tampa Bay, just like Tom Brady, to USF Morsani College of Medicine, Erica Turco in internal medicine. Not to be outdone from the sun, heading to Boca Raton and joining one of our graduates from last year in emergency medicine, Chris Williams, FAU Schmidt College of Medicine. Thank you, students, for a great time here at the regional campus, learning from our faculty, and we are just congratulating you all and look forward to graduation.
Now I'd like to introduce someone that really needs no introduction to this class, your very own Class of 2020 President, Jordan Carboneau, in an undisclosed location in his self-quarantine now. We'll hear from Jordan.
Hey guys, my name is Jordan Carbona and I'm the president of the FSU College of Medicine Class of 2020. I am so honored to be here right now giving these closing remarks on behalf of our class, and it is a bittersweet feeling. And it's bitter because more than anything, we all wished we were in Tallahassee sharing this moment, being there physically present and sharing it with every single one of my classmates. Unfortunately, that was not able to happen, but it is a sweet moment. It is a sweet moment because we're so happy with the matches we've had this year. We had a very successful match year, and I'm incredibly proud of every single one of you. So thank you so much for all your hard work and for being here present in this live stream. I want to thank a specific group of people, and it took a lot to make this match happen. I know I'm going to miss someone that I'm supposed to thank, but it took a lot to make it happen. And it was a little bit of a trial and error. First, we tried to do it in Tallahassee. That couldn't happen. Then we tried the regional campus thing, and thanks to what's going on with the coronavirus, we were unable to happen as well. So more than anything, I'm glad that everyone was super flexible about it. And I want to thank first Dr. Fogarty, Dr. Littles, the entire office of the dean. I want to thank the Department of Student Affairs, specifically Heather and Carla. Thank you so much for all the support during the 4 years, as well as helping with this match and trying to make it happen. Thank you to Dr. Kima Gatson, Dr. Campbell. A special shout out and thank you to Mark and Glenn, who worked very hard to make this video possible and to make it as entertaining as they could for us. Thank you so much for your hard work. I also want to take a moment to thank our faculty and staff. Our faculty have been our mentors for all 4 years. They've always encouraged us, given us words of wisdom, been there for us in times of struggle. Thank you so much. And our staff have also been an instrumental part in our education. Finally, I want to thank 3 groups of people. First, I want to thank my e-board, who have worked really hard. Olivia worked on doing the PowerPoint. Unfortunately, you guys have not been able to see it, so hopefully you will soon. Kelsey and Morali have been always amazing at helping whatever needed to be done. All my vice presidents, specifically Evan, helped out with doing some socials, and Sarah Hartley at Hartley Press, which is owned by Sarah Hartley's father, they actually printed these stickers, which we were going to use at the match day, that had the intended specialty. You should be able to retrieve them from your regional campus support coordinators. They should have been sent to them, and you guys can keep them as a memory, put them on your computer or anything like that. Finally, the last two groups of people I want to thank is my classmates and all the friends, families, significant others, children watching from the live stream. My classmates, you guys worked very hard during these 4 years to achieve this goal. And this is a moment for you to celebrate it, to be happy, to be excited, to be filled with joy because you have achieved your dream. To the friends, family, all the other people watching this on this live stream, we say thank you. On behalf of my entire class, we say thank you because we couldn't have done it without you. There's a little saying that says it takes a community to form an athlete. Well, I think it takes a community to form a doctor as well. And all that love, all the affection, all those home-cooked meals, all that support we received from you, it was necessary in order for us to achieve this dream. I personally believe that in times when we couldn't believe in ourselves, you guys believed in us. So thank you for that. Finally, I just want to give a call to action to my classmates. And I know this is a difficult time period. We're all trying to figure out what's going on. We're all hoping we will be able to have a graduation celebration. We're all hoping something better will come out of all of this. And the only thing I want to say to you guys is be proud. Be proud of what happened today, about where you're going, about sharing your success. Because your joy, your smile, your happiness is something that resonates amongst those coming behind us. The class of 2021, 2022, 2023, they look up to us right now, hoping that one day they can stand in our feet, hopefully at Ruby Diamond Hall, and be able to open their envelope. But more importantly, remember when you were a first year, second year, third year, and how much you wish to be one day matching. We need to celebrate that. We need to smile. We need to post on social media, take a moment to do it, take a picture with our family, with our friends, and posting about where we're going, not as a means of bragging, but more than anything as a means of inspiring the future generation of physicians. You guys have worked really hard, and you guys have proved that regardless of what cultural background you come from, you can achieve your dreams and you can be successful surgeons, successful internists, successful family physicians, successful pediatricians. So be proud of your accomplishment and share it. Smile, show that joy. The advice I can give to the first, second, third years and even to my classmates is we can pursue our dreams while still being happy. We just have to make that choice to be happy every single day. So choose to be happy no matter what you're going through, whether it's step one, whether it's your first year classes, whether it's your third year rotations, whatever you're going through right now, choose to be happy, fight for your dreams, and know that one day you too will be standing in our shoes celebrating that you matched somewhere. I hope to see you guys soon. Let's give this final push in these last month and a half, 2 months, and best of luck to every one of you. Bye, guys.
And finally, I'd like to thank all of the folks that worked so hard with our students this year to make this such a successful match. We are so, so proud of you. I always talk about wherever I go, how proud we are of what you do, where you go, the places you match in, and the types of things you're doing to make us all very, very proud. Obviously, these are very trying times for us as we think about whether we're going to be able to even hold our graduation dinners and maybe even our graduation. But for today, I want you to all take on the day, enjoy everything that you learned, be happy with the family members you are, stay healthy, stay safe. Good night.
Hey everybody, live from the studio. We just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with our technical difficulties throughout this. I think it went fairly well overall. Congratulations to all the students, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.